Aloha, it's Matthew, and I've got my Pride nails today. Um, my Manny by Me kit came for this month, and let's take a look at what's inside. Now, this is a warning, I might not use this on my nails today. So we're going to go through this, but we'll see how everything turns out. So starting out with my base here, look at that. Look at that. Rainbow. Okay, so I put down some Moonflower first. I had ordered a couple different linear holographic polishes before I realized I'm just not that big of a fan of the linear look. My favorite is holographic glitter. That sparkle is what I like the best. So I used this as a base so that I could put on only 2 coats of this to make this stretch further. If you paint this on, it typically takes 3 coats for opacity. But what I did was I just basically put a base coat of this on, so wherever there's not a sparkle, you still get holographic. And then I put 2 coats of Rainbow Snow on from Holo Taco. And look at that. I mean, just look at that, right? And out in the sunlight, they just look like rainbow disco balls on my nails. I can't get enough. So this month's Manny by Me kit is called Bubble Burst. And of course it comes with your, this card tells you about everything in the box. If you want to screenshot that and then read it, it tells you about the polishes. It tells you about the plates, about the polishes, and then about the free gift they include. And then this one is their inspiration card. So that's the manicure that they did using the stamping plates from this kit. And on the back, it gives you a step-by-step on how to recreate that look. So in your kit, you get your 2 early access polishes or early release polishes. And these are, if there's enough left over after the kits are done, then they're put on the website. But they're guaranteed for subscribers. And then they are, if there's leftovers, they'll be put on the website. This one is called Bliss B518. It's a lavender creme. And then this one is called Euphoria B519. And it is a special effects iridescent polish. So it's going to look one way over, you're going to get kind of like this yellowish green over a lighter base or a white base. And then that blue shine is what you're going to get over a darker base or a black base. And so we can take a look at that. We'll swatch it out on the top and you'll see what I mean. So the plates, I did already get in here and remove the blue. Let's see here. Yeah. So this is M131. I'm going to go ahead and zoom it in so you guys can see better. When I first saw the preview, so if you subscribe to the kit, they send you a preview email a couple days before they ship the kit. And I like these sparkles and bubbles. This one I wasn't sure about because it's large. I mean, like, it's really big, this design. I might be able to, I was thinking maybe I could try and put her on my pinky, or if I turn it like this, put her blowing the bubbles on my pinky, and then on my next few fingers over, put bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. But I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. That's going to be another day, because today I'm going for a Rainbow Pride look. I love the bubbles with the clouds, hearts, moons, stars. I love the stars, the hearts, the bubbles. The bubble wands, eh. Bubbles with sparkles, definitely in for. And then let's take a look at the second plate. These full nail designs with the clouds. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know about this one. That could look maybe fun on like an undersea. It makes me think of like a under the sea prom theme night, right? And then these ones are fun. I don't know about these cutesy animals. It's just not my look, but I'm sure that there are people out there who would love, especially like the bunny and the butterfly, the alpaca, the llama. I don't. That one seems like a very random bubble creature, in my opinion. But I'm sure there's somebody out there who loves it. And then the bubble heart, I love that one. Um, in fact, I was thinking about doing these designs across my nails. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I might do these ones across all my nails. And then I might have to do something different for my thumbs, like maybe one of these wide bands instead of one of those, because my thumbs, this wide band would go across my thumbnail, but these full nail designs, they just don't quite do the width of my thumbs. They're just really wide. Okay, let's zoom back out. So I crafted some shirts for Scotty and I for Pride, and I'm just going to stop real quick and show you guys some pictures of those. So I just made those with paint and some like stenciled out letters. His says "Love is love" and mine says "Pride." So back to the kit. It comes with a stamping guide for you if you're a newbie. It'll walk you through how to stamp, and then it comes with a sticker. I think every order that they send out comes with a sticker. And lately, I've been putting those on my sewing machine, and it's almost covered now. I've got a bunch of Mooncat stickers and Maniology stickers. Oh, and then here is the free gift included in this month. If I can get the package open. It is a nail stand, like these ones that I use in my videos, except they pointed out during the live that the nail stands here. Let's see. This surface, this width right here is much thinner. You see that? These ones over here flare out at the top. Here, let me just pull this nail off. These ones that you normally get like from Amazon or whatever, they flare out at the top. And so if you're trying to work with smaller nails, like smaller nail tips, they might not fit on these ones easily. They'll easily fit on these ones, if that's of concern to you. And it also looks pretty with the holographic surface here. Looks prettier than these plain clear plastic ones, or acrylic, or whatever that is. So okay, cool. We can come back and use that on another video, I'm sure. So let's swatch out those polishes before I forget, and then I think I'm gonna use the bubble designs. I had considered maybe doing this plate and doing some like abstract loops and rings on my fingers, but I think I'm gonna go with the bubbles. So let's do it. Let me grab a paper towel, and we'll swatch those two out, and then I'm gonna grab out 10 polishes that make a rainbow. Originally, you guys, I thought that I was going to do a rainbow gradient across my nails, like red to orange, orange to red, orange, yellow, orange to yellow, yellow to green, green to blue, blue to purple. And I started with my pinkies. I had all my fingers wrapped up in wraps, and it just went south, you guys. I'm looking for my swatching plate. I it went it went bad because I I thought that I used my Fill and Groovy, my Ridge Filling Base Coat, and it also has like a creamy color. I thought that that would be a strong enough base, but I was using like a pastel rainbow of polishes, and they just, you could see through them still, even after a couple different coats, and it was not working out. And so then I tried to put on a quick coat of white and see if that would help. But I don't think I let that dry long enough. It went off the rails and fast, you guys. So I just took it off, and I went with Rainbow Snow, which I think that that's going to be a winner. And then I think I'm gonna put a rainbow of designs across my fingers with the Rainbow Snow as the background. So stick around. Let's do that. I like to use this plate for swatching out my polishes. It's M298. And just gonna give them a little shake. I don't know how long they've been sitting in the warehouse. We're gonna need a card. We're gonna need a stamper. And hang on, I just gotta, the ceiling fan is on. I gotta turn that off real quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so this one is the Euphoria, and it is a special effects polish. So I'm gonna use this whitest one here so that we can get the most visual out of it, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Polishes like this that have an iridescent pigment show up. They're like almost translucent. And I'm gonna turn it around this way. So like you probably see, until the light catches it, it doesn't even look like there's anything there, right? But on a white, you get kind of this cast here, and on black, it almost looks transparent. And then when it catches the light, there, you can see that it's got almost a blue there. And I guess that, let me see if I'm gonna turn off that light. There we go. That's my halogen light, and it's much more true to color. Um, see how they look a little bit different when they're not catching the light. They look a little, this one looks blue, and this one looks almost pinkish. But then when they catch the light, that blue shimmer is definitely what picks up. There we go. I'm gonna turn back on that one's a much whiter LED light. So that was Euphoria. And I think that this one would make a beautiful polish for painting in bubbles, along with the Sunbeams collection, because those ones are the same kind of, where are they at? Let me see if I've got, oh, I have them right here handy. So they're the same kind of, this one here is retrograde, so I think that that one would work. And then you've got sandbar and seaweed and fish scale. They look different over white, and then I painted the tip black before I stamped on, and so you get this like magenta, orange, blue, and green. And then I guess this is kind of like a green blue, like an aqua over black. So that's just another special effects polishes. Now I've got 5 of those. And then this one, Bliss, is just a soft lavender creme. Looks like it's going to be pretty opaque. Let's put that down there. Clean up this extra. And then I like to swatch right over the letters, because that'll give you an indication. You can still see the swatch me, right? So obviously it's purple, lavender, right? But it is a little bit lighter of a color, so there is still the tiniest bit of translucency on that. If you put it over white polish or a lighter polish, you're going to get purple color, lavender, but there is a little bit of translucency still. And that one was Bliss. And so let's get this plate out of the way. And again, that was M298, and the reason I like that is because you can use up to, if you're careful without, like scraping into the other ones, you can get 5 different polishes swatched without having to clean your plate in between each individual swatching. Okay, so I'm just gonna, give me 2 seconds to rummage. I think we're gonna go here is my pink, is going to be Blossom. My red is going to be, Quasar. My orange is going to be Papaya. Red, orange, yellow. I think I want, let me see, where is it? This one. Yellow is going to be Zinnia. Red, orange, yellow. So we're going to do green. Oh, you know what? In between, I think, because we need 10 colors, I think I'm putting that there as a maybe. That's like a yellow-green. And then I'm going to do Optimism is like a primary green. Green. So blue. Oh, I want a green blue. I want a turquoise. And I think I'm going to go with, let's see here. I'm going to go with, oh, which one am I going to do? It's a toss-up between Zombie Hut and, nope, it's this one. I'm not doing Zombie Hut. I'm going to do, it's actually called Turquoise. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, blue, indigo, purple. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so now I need a nice, yep. We're going to do blue glue. So we are going to use that yellow green right there. Blue glue. And then I'm going to use Kraken for a deep indigo blue. You know what? I think Kraken just doesn't belong with this group because they're all such a, what's the word? They're much more vivid colors. I'm going to go with Indicon for my indigo. And for my purple, I'm going with Bluebell. Do I want to try the new one? I might try Bliss. It's either Bluebell or Bliss. When we get there, we'll decide. Okay, I've got my rainbow. Okay, so let me get these just out of the way for a second. And I guess we can just work from left to right. So, pinky nail. You know, I don't know if I'm going to do full nail designs on, I think I'm going to, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 designs. And then my thumbs are going to be from here. So that's 6, 7 designs. And then I'm going to use the hearts is 8. The heart, I mean, and then maybe 9 and 10. So maybe I'll do these like these little ones on my pinkies or, okay. It's coming together, you guys. It's formulating in my brain as we speak. So starting on my pinky, I think I'm going to go with the bubbles and the sparkle. Nope. Yeah, yes, I am. Yes, because I don't want to have to do too much cleaning. I'm going to start with that one because I can scrape off, and then I can come for the ones that are on the inside after. So we're using, okay. So I put a lot of, what's that stuff called? A moisturizer on last night before bed, and I am going to put down some Orly Bonder base on my nails just so that we can be tacky again. And I'm going to start with my pinky, ring finger, my middle. So Bandit has been going on walks with Beauregard and myself. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'll hit the thumbs next. And Beauregard is really good on walks. He's my Boston Terror, and he's 10 years old now, so we've been together 10 years. We're doing bubbles and sparkles. When Beauregard goes on a walk, other than the occasional wander off to go to the bathroom, he is on a mission. Like, he walks straight ahead. He doesn't pay attention to other barking dogs. He doesn't pay attention to people. He doesn't pay attention to like other dogs out on the path. He is just on a mission. And I kind of taught him that because when I was teaching him to go on walks. Okay, here we go. Let's see if you guys can see it here. Pink. And I realize that some of these, like the softer ones, like the pink, might not be as apparent, but I'm fine with that. I was teaching him how to walk in the south side, southeast side of San Antonio, Texas, which there are rougher parts in that neighborhood, let's just say. And so there would be a lot of barking dogs, and I taught him to just not pay attention to them. That's not why we're on the walk. Let's keep going, right? And so he's setting a really good example for Bandit. And at the end, I think I'm gonna include the clip of us on our walk. It might be a little bit boring because it's just from my point of view, but I am floored by how well behaved Bandit is on the leash. After the video I think I took was our second walk, and we've been on I think 4 or 5 now. Okay, so let's do a full nail design on this one. And I did just plain bubbles there, so let's go with stars. So if you guys already had Pride in your neighborhood and attended, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. You can tell me about where you're from, if you guys have already celebrated. Stars, okay. And can you guys see that one? Okay. And again, I realize that I think when we zoom in, you'll be able to see better. But I realize that they're not going to be the most apparent on this rainbow snow because it's quite the dancing polish when the light hits those holographic glitters. But I'm fine with that. That's what I'm going for. I kind of want the rainbow to be secondary to the holographic glitter. That's the plan. So this is working how I want it to be working. So yeah, if you guys have already had your festivities, or if you plan to, let's talk about it. I'd love to chat. I remember when I lived in Washington, um, Portland and Seattle being such big cities that are, I mean, they're 180 miles, so just a couple hours apart. Let's do the heart on this one in orange. The heart, the bubble of hearts. They would coordinate to where Seattle did one weekend and then Portland did the next weekend, so that they weren't competing with each other. And so that's like what the prides around here do. Except Honolulu is one of the most strange ones because it goes in October. Like, and I'm not complaining because it's usually around my birthday weekend, so that's fun. But that's that's a really far out timeline. Okay, so we got the heart, and I'm gonna get rid of that bear and put it at a fun little. I'm gonna try for that one more time. If you see there, I just didn't quite get the corner on that heart, and since these are already kind of harder to see, they're not as obvious. I want to make sure that I'm getting the best impression that I can. So yeah, Honolulu Pride is in October, and it's usually the weekend right around my birthday. So I'm cool with that. Last year we went to Honolulu for Pride, which was the weekend before my birthday. So then we came back and did a little birthday staycation on the other side of our island. Kona is on the other side of the island of Hawaii, the one I live on. And that's typically the vacation spot because it's the dry side. We live on the more rainforesty, green side. They kind of live in a desert over there, but it's, palm trees and beautiful beaches. They do have the better beaches, I'll say that much. Oftentimes when Scotty and I go to, yeah, that's a much better pickup. When we go to the beach, we'll actually make a whole day out of it and go. I'm going to put it right there. And I don't know, you might not even be able to tell it's a heart, but there's orange. We're making a rainbow, you guys. Right on here. Okay, so yellow's next. And I think, okay, we're going to do a full nail design. So I think I want to do the moon and hearts and stars and clouds and flowers. That's the one I want, that one there. So yeah, we'll make a day trip out of it, and we'll go over to the beach on that side, and then we'll go. then we usually go to Costco afterward, because there's only one Costco on our island, and it's 2.5 hours away on the other side of the island. So we pack a cooler, and we make a whole day of it. And we go like once a month, and it's just the pricing there is. I need to move a little bit faster, you guys. It's hot today. The pricing at the Costco is just, it's radical in comparison to like the grocery prices over here. Like I was looking at, they have this spray avocado oil for like cooking, and Target had a bottle that was like this size. I don't know, what is that, 16 ounces, and it was more expensive than two of the big sizes. The same brand, same avocado spray oil, but the one at Costco that was for two. No, no, making a mess. Two larger size bottles was less expensive. It's just wild. The price of groceries on the island is, well, I mean, almost everything has to be shipped in. So you got to factor in that price. and then, with shipping, you're going to get spoilage, and so the spoilage is probably higher. Okay, so we're going to go on the index. Like that. Okay. This is funny. I'm doing all this all this work, and it's very subtle. But again, this is what I want. And I think because I want the star of the show to really be that rainbow snow, and then like the rainbow of polish and bubbles is just an additional highlight. Okay, so now we're gonna do this this booger green, and I think I'm gonna do. Oh, we're on the thumb. Okay, so let's pull in this plate. And I just did stars and moons and clouds. So let's do heart. Yeah, let's do hearts for my thumb here. Just scooting over here because it's starting to get a little soggy in the middle there. And okay. I'm going to just start here and go the rest of the way over. Like that. Okay. And we're just going, can you guys see that one? I'm going to go right across the thumb. Just like that. I keep taking the stamp away and then can't see anything because, especially with that bright light, the holographic is just so prominent. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down in that soggy patch. And hopefully we can move back toward... Okay, so that was that thumb. And now we need regular green on this thumb. And I think I want to do the stars. Yep. So... do stars. This one might be the first one. Well, no, the red was pretty evident, and so is the orange. But those lighter ones do kind of get lost in the sauce. Okay. Oh, I almost did the wrong thumb. Let's see what I need to get. Okay. Stars. Oh, you know what? I totally didn't even... I didn't put any sticky base coat on my thumbs, and they worked out. I need a little bit more tape. I am going to... I am going to put it on these 4 fingers because I don't want to bank on just having good luck for those ones. So let's go ahead and put some on here. So Maniology does sell a sticky base coat called Sticky Base Coat, and it's very much like this Orly Bonder base in this application. I if you followed my channel, you know I've got an 8-ounce refill of this, and it's gonna last me a while. And I'm also kind of on a low buy, no buy, so I'm not gonna buy it just to have the Maniology brand. Because I am, lately, I became a Maniology ambassador. And so if you use the code Matthew10, if you go shopping there, MATTHEW10, if you use that at checkout, it saves you 10%. And then Maniology will send me a commission based on your sale. So I think I want the stars there. Let's do clouds. They'll send me a small commission based on your sale, and any money that I make from that, I'm probably just going to be putting right back into the channel. I don't see myself making a fortune, but if you want to support the channel and you're buying from Maniology, you can use that. Also, if you want to support the channel and not placing any orders, all you can do is, you can help me by just liking my videos and subscribing if you haven't yet. And then that will get me into the algorithm where more people will see my videos. So we got some clouds. And you guys can see that one, yep. Okay. Okay. We are on the final run of the last 3 nails, you guys. Let me just use that tape to clean up the cuticle edges. When you're doing fine line stamps like this, oftentimes tape is enough to just pluck up the stuff that sticks to your skin instead of putting on like liquid latex or something. If I have a thicker design, like a more solid stamp coming and is going to land on my skin, then I will put liquid latex down around the edge first so that cleanup is just so much easier. Okay, middle finger, and I think I'm going to go for, I just put clouds and stars, so I think I want to go for hearts and bubbles. Hearts and sparkle bubbles, and then I can do hearts on the ring. Yeah, I'm going to do the hearts and sparkles, or I'm sorry, bubbles and sparkles in blue. This is blue glue. And we're doing bubbles and sparkles. Get that stuff off the edge. You see how quickly that stuff's drying? Okay, so we're on the middle finger. You know what? My middle finger has so much more room. Am I sure I don't? You know what? There are bubbles and sparkles over here that I think I want to use. Just because that's such a teeny tiny stamp. And my middle finger is pretty gloriously long right now. So let's go blue glue up here. I think I'm going to go... Just going to go across this whole width, and then we'll see what picks up on the stamp and where I want to locate it. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Okay. So get some tape to clean up those edges. Okay. So there's the turquoise, the blue. We need the dark blue and let's go ahead and use Bliss so that we're using something. Oh, we did use the plates. So we're going to use Indicon on my ring. And let's see, I just did sparkles and bubbles. So let's do plain style bubbles. Let me clean up that. Let me just clean up that edge there so that I don't pick up any red. Okay. And then okay, I think we're on the right track, you guys. Okay, so got that. We're doing just plain bubbles. And that's going. You got to get this out of the way. A little crowded workspace. Oh, this was just a shipping label that came from, I want to say, from my Holo Taco order. And instead of using up sheets from my sticky stamper station, which that's what they're meant to be used for, but I figured I'd use those shipping labels because I saved them thinking, oh, I could use these just like a sticky stamper. Oh, I got to chatting. That's not the color I want. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I figured I could use those shipping tags instead of my sticky stamper station, and then I don't have to it's not being wasteful, right? Use it before I throw it out. Okay, let's try this again. We're doing Indicon on this finger, and we're doing, oh, there's a little bit of, hang on, stand by. Just gonna give it a little wipe because I don't want to have residual acetone there that might screw with the stamp. Did I? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I have been replacing the brushes. Okay. Quick pivot. I've been replacing the brushes in all my Maniology polishes to be the paddle brush that they sell. And evidently, when I got to Indicon, I didn't actually replace the brush. Okay, see these paddle brushes, they make it easier if you plan to paint your nail and not just stamp. If you're just doing stamping with these polishes, then the brush that they come with is just fine. I mean, it applies the polish to the plate and you're good to go. But if you plan to use these polishes as a full nail polish, which they can be used that way, for me, I like a paddle brush better than a straight-ended brush. So I changed them all out. Okay, here we go. Right there. So yeah, that was part of the thing. As I was going through and swatching all of my Maniology polishes, well, all of my polishes actually, but when I got to my Maniology ones, I went through and replaced the brushes as I went, and also cleaned up if they had any goo around the neck of the bottle, like excessive polish. I cleaned those off while I was in there as well. That's Emily. She's saying hello. Okay, we're on the last nail. Maybe we can just talk louder than the dog is barking. And I want to use this plate. I want to use this little cluster of moon, cloud. Hang on. Oh, perfect. Scott got me. Scott told her to stop. Sometimes she just goes off. I don't know if she's seeing ghosts or if she's what's the thing called? Has dementia? I don't, I don't know. She's a million years old. Sometimes she just barks for absolutely no reason. But here we go. Last nail, Bliss. And we'll put this here. Now that these are stamped, I am going to come back with a smudge-free top coat to make sure to lock in the stamping designs. And then right after that, I'm going to come back with a quick dry top coat. So we're going like that. I'm not going to make you guys sit around for the top. Maybe we will. Let's do the top coat real quick because sometimes when things get lost, when stamping gets lost, when you put a top coat on it, then it all comes together. And so these designs are very, I wouldn't call them faint, but they are very understated, that's for sure. So let's just run through real quick and put on a coat of smudge-free top coat. And then once that happens, about 5 minutes after that goes on and is dry, I come back with a quick dry top coat to actually cure the stamping polish and this top coat. It's an oil-based product is what makes it not smudge. If you go in with a typical standard top coat, the likelihood of smudging is very high because it is solvent-based instead of oil-based. And solvent-based polishes will reactivate your polish. That's kind of the idea. Like, you know how sometimes when you have lumpy polish or like ever so slightly textured design and you put your top coat on and then it smooths all out, it's because it ever so slightly reactivated your polish and gave it the opportunity to smooth out. That's why that happens, right? And typically that's a desirable quality of a top coat, but not when it comes to stamping. Okay, so let's zoom in and see if you guys can even see these designs. I'm going to turn this light off to just cut down on the interaction. And so we've got pink bubbles. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see them. Pink bubbles, red stars, orange heart of bubbles, yellow hearts, stars, and flowers, hearts, and stars and bubbles. And then we've got some yellow-green bubbles. That one doesn't stand out as much. And then we've got our primary green stars. There we go. That's a better shot. And then we've got blue clouds. And then, oh, I guess that one was the turquoise. And here's the blue. And then we've got, that one's like a dusty blue. It's very hard to see. I wanted that Indicon, but I'm lacking a brush. Whoops. And then here is that Bliss on the final nail. So it is very subtle, but I like the final result. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves and spending this time with me. Until next time, bye. Uncle Beauregard is teaching Bandit how to go on a walk and be well behaved.